All right, Capricorns, welcome to your weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for January 11th through the 17th. My name is Athen, and this is for Sidereal Astrology. If you are new to this type of astrology, be sure to check the description down below because the signs are different. All right, Capricorn, so this week we have a lot of trines in the air coming off of last week, which was very transformative, and a lot of these things shifted with Mercury going retrograde, Jupiter retrograde, and all that other good stuff. But now we have very supportive energies, a lot of trines, as you can see here in the sky. So it all starts here on Tuesday with Venus trining up to Uranus. And, you know, one thing I want to say, too, is a lot of this is involving these new beginnings that are shaping up for you around spirituality, around getting that alone time, which was that new moon in the 12th house. Now, the 12th house is everything that's about endings and surrender and faith and trust, going with the flow. So I think those are great qualities to work on this week, and it's just very supportive in general for maybe that alone time or behind the scenes stuff or spiritual progress. And that's seen by both the fact that we're in this new moon phase coming up here from that, but also all these trines aspecting this part of the chart for you. Now, it is in flux, and there's a lot of things you're learning, I think, about spirituality or whatnot with Mercury retrograde here. So it's good to have that adaptability and openness and being willing to modify or change whatever it is that you normally do to relax or whatnot. And in that way, it does create that more adaptive type of new beginning, which you can learn quite a bit about during this time, and specifically maybe about your intuition, about your connection to the universe or to God, and having that natural faith and trust, which does come as a result of that. So on Tuesday, we've got Venus trending up to Uranus. So this is actually quite nice with your self-expression, with your career. In fact, could be quite exciting day for that stuff. And this is all from a Venus in your 11th, where I think you can enjoy the group stuff or the community-oriented things right now, although maybe that was more denser with Venus close to your ruler Saturn last week in regards to those specific areas. But this week you'll probably feel that lighter energy here, I think, to either connect to groups or to follow your passions or your interests in life that have to do with giving and being a part of things larger than self, which again, with your ruler here, I think it's great to solidify this anyways and really ground this part of life. So quite exciting there with that. It could even be an excitement with the day-to-day stuff, maybe involving your reading, writing, communicating aspects of your daily environment. Now, here on Wednesday going into Thursday, the sun will be trining up to that Jupiter North Node conjunction, which is shifting into your 8th house. So it's been for about the past 6 months or so, a lot of openings and gateways for you to get deeper in life, to have that openness with self, to do that transformation and that healing. And now it's very much supporting you for the next 2 years with the North Node here. A lot of attention, I think, is going to start to shift here into that area. Now, it's very nice this week. So anything involving shared resources, involving trust with others and relationships, and these kinds of things can be very nice with this trine from the 12th. And it's all about the watery energy. You know, it's like through this transformation, which can come easier, there is this support for you to have that faith and trust and go with the flow and really have that ability to let go in life, which can really be very relaxing and spiritually liberating. So with that, Venus is going to be squaring up to Chiron, so being open to healing this week, specifically with the self-expression, career, and also anything you might be involved with involving groups or your visions. And in that way, I think you can allow that healing energy to come in. It's good to work with it, and there could be a rejuvenation as a result of that. And this might be a healing that's taking place right now involving your values or involving the financial or material stuff, which is good to kind of work on this week here around Wednesday. Then as we go into Thursday, we've got Mercury going retrograde over the sun, which is really going to, I think, illuminate a lot of things for us. I think this really is a big week of insight, and for you, it's more about yourself on that deeper level, your spiritual self, if you will. And with all the stuff you're learning about, it can really shine through. In fact, there's a lot of focus, there's a lot of tension here that you can really gain involving your spiritual side. And with this, you could be quite passionate about some of these things. Could be quite passionate, in fact, maybe about the routine or maybe about philosophy. So it's good to express that stuff and see it while keeping it, again, within that scope of your attention, because Mercury retrograde, we kind of go on autopilot. And although you might be rehashing your routine right now and rehashing your philosophy, with that passion, it's allowing that passion to come through and still be malleable about those things with the process. So with that, also on Thursday, that trine, of course, Mercury trining up to that conjunction. So again, more insights and really a nice synergy between what's possible and what's practical in life. Again, shifting into what's really meaningful to you. So you can have more of that expansion of meaning in your life. Then as you go into the weekend, we've got Mars trining up to Neptune, which is quite easy going. I would say with a lot of this motivation for you to either expand your horizons or share philosophy, or maybe doing some travel for some of you the past couple of months. It's opening your horizons, but it's been kind of slow and steady with Mars in Virgo. But here it could be easy going. I think connecting to nature, expanding your horizons, whether it's through that philosophy or quite literally through some light travel or whatever, could be a very nice weekend for these things. And you could even be quite motivated, in fact, for pursuing some of these dreams that you might be focused on involving the financial, material, or values side of your life. So pretty good energy with that. And then going into next week, not as strong, but still on Sunday, Venus trining up to that North Node Jupiter conjunction. So it's about integrating a lot of these, this self-expression and this career stuff, which I think has been solidified since last week, and how to bring in that self-expression and career into the deeper side of things, into what's really meaningful to you with the North Node going into that 8th. All right, so Capricorn, have a great week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.